Alrighty, welcome back. Got quads today. Feeling not too bad. Didn't get my bowl of oats in before the gym, so a bit annoyed in that regard, but I'll be fine. Feeling good today. Didn't get as much sleep as I was hoping, so pretty tired. But other than that, feeling okay, feeling pretty well fueled. Keen for a good leg day. Not really much else really to add. Not much been on my mind. Just want to get back into doing a little bit of Insta posting. I've really kind of been focusing on doing these vids, so try and get back into a bit of Insta posting. If you want to drop a follow if you like, but other than that, probably just gonna take today nice and chill. Try and push myself a little bit harder than last session, only because now I'm fueled up and I've been filling up for for this week, so I'm not running on empty like I was last week. So should be a fine day. Nothing should change. Gym has been a lot busier recently, so might have to change the order of some of the exercises. Hopefully not. I'd rather not, in an ideal world, but we'll just kind of play it by ear and just get to the gym and kind of just suss it out. But sometimes it happens. It has happened on a few of the days before where I've had to swap exercises out for something of somewhat of an equivalence. So is what it is sometimes, but main thing is as long as I can get kind of the core movements in, or what what I kind of want to achieve at least from the session, then that's all I can ask for really. Not much else really to add. Still keen on smashing out the cut. Seems to be doing well so far. Really getting good at getting consistent at going for the hour in the morning and then abs straight away, which is good. So kind of getting nice and consistent with that, which is always a big plus. So I'm going to try maybe do a bit of posing in the morning, because I wanted to in the afternoons, because obviously it's best to do posing after while you've got a pump, but it's been a bit difficult recently to kind of put aside the time, because especially doing a bit of cardio at the end of the session as well, time becomes very thin, unfortunately. So try and squeeze them in the mornings, because then it might look a bit better as well, being a bit more kind of, I guess, fluid, not drained, but like kind of got less fluid in the system from letting it process through the night. Same with the food, so my stomach should be a bit kind of tighter, and then doing cardio as well, which will always do the same thing, and similar to abs. So in that regard, I guess it'd be kind of a really good opportunity to take posing pictures or progress pictures. So that could also be a good game plan, but we'll see. Just main thing is trying to get back into that routine. So I used to try and do it every Thursday. So try and get back into it. Similar with weight, and trying to also get more consistent with jumping on the scales each morning. Because at the moment I'm kind of just doing it when I can remember, but do need to try and jump on each day if I can. So that's another thing I'll try and change up. Other than that, protein's been going good, so can't complain. That's been kind of a good I guess modification that I've seemed to have stuck to, or at least for what I can see that it's working. just leave it here for now, and we'll just jump into when I'm warming up my legs and start smashing out some quads. So I'll leave it here and I'll see you in a second. No, that's fine. You just like you unlock there. Now you say this. I usually do like one thumb and a little bit. Yeah, so basically you say. Four reps, sick. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll see 6 to 8.
Free Friday through Sunday, 10% off bending, massage chairs, reform Pilates, Evo weights here. Honestly, it's a lot, so just throw your support.
quads are done. Sorry about the lighting, it's a bit later than usual, but like I said, kind of got to the gym a bit later than I was expecting, but that's alright. Day went really well, all the lifts went well. Had to wait a little bit for some of the equipment, but tried to speed things up for a few of them, which was good. Increased by an extra set on hack squats, back sort of up to the weight that I was doing before, which is really good to see, because I want to try and because it's a bit of an in-between, because I got like relatively strong on hack squats, and then obviously I think I got sick, went on holiday, came back, and then the program slightly changed, so like the form of it is slightly changed, which was before it was feet were closer together, so a bit more narrow and pigeon-toed, I guess. So it's like you bring your heels together, so bring your feet together, and then you slightly splice your feet apart, but then you're still driving your knees somewhat over the top of your toes or in a straight line. And what that means, or what that causes, is that all the weight and all the pressure and all of the power is going directly through your quads. The change up with this one is that they're in kind of a neutral, somewhat shoulder width apart position, but what I'm focusing on is keeping everything dead straight and keeping my back, not really arching my back on the pad, keeping it pretty straight. So what that's causing me to do is pretty much the same thing, but I can ideally generate more power because my feet are now slightly more apart, so I can drive more with my legs, but still quad focused. That's the kind of, I guess, change up there. Everything else went well. It was good on leg extensions, the kind of just normal, high intensity, just smash out 10 rep type ones. Managed to get the full stack, which was good. So that means for next week is that I can, or next time I do it, jump the weight up a bit more, so that way I'm doing kind of the higher weights early on, so I can really fatigue my legs. So that went really well. Pretty much went to failure. I was trying and find someone to help me with partials, or just reps past failure, but there wasn't anyone there, but that's fine, it is what it is. Other than that, everything else went well. Calves had to be slightly adjusted because my legs were shaking, so it felt like I couldn't actually support the like foot placement pad thing, so I had to drop the weight down, or I just pyramided myself down. So I still targeted my calves, and it still felt good, but I was shaking so much, and it just didn't feel as stable, so I just went a bit more safe, I felt. Everything else went really good, so I'm really happy with how today went. 30 minutes on the bike, stayed pretty well in my kind of beats per minute range that I want to. At least each time I looked at my watch, I was in like the kind of the mid to high 120s. Then the max I saw it go to was 131, so we're in that really good zone, so can't be disappointed there. So all is good. And then plan for the next 2 days, same as usual. Cardio in the mornings, and then try and go in the afternoons. The sessions might be slightly modified, only because I'm going to be getting there a touch later, so that will be the only change up for the next 2 days, but other than that, everything should stay the same. Calorie wise, that might change, but I'm going to try my best to keep to it. All should be good. But anyway, I'll leave it here for now. Feeling good. Then the cut's going well. Starting to see quite a lot of veins start popping out, which is a good sign that the skin's tightening and the fat's starting to drop off in certain areas, which is good. Obviously, it's not in the area that all guys, or even girls as well, want to target. That's your kind of abdomen area, kind of right in your gut area, and everyone wants like a nice, you know, thatched waist and tight stomach, and you know, that's the hardest bit to always get rid of. At least, well, I haven't done it myself yet, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, from my understanding, is that that's the kind of last thing to really get really tight from doing cardio and dropping your calories down. You know, for me, I always see it like my vascularity popping out of my forearms first, and then like now I'm starting to see it a bit more in my legs, you know, around my quads, a little bit in my hammies, and then kind of up in that kind of shoulder to upper chest area. But then where you really need to drop the calories, or at least, you know, really persevere with the cut, is when you want to start getting that kind of, you know, you want your stomach a bit more kind of, I guess, tighter. But that's where, at least for me, what I'm going to try to do is not only with the diet itself in terms of dropping the calories, but if you do abs with it, that way when your skin's tightening there, or you know, the kind of weight's dropping in that area, so it's gone completely dark, hopefully you can still see me, by doing abs alongside it in parallel, when that starts shrinking, your abs are going to start popping out. So that's the kind of the theory that I've got. It's also good anyway to, you know, build strength in your abs, because, you know, you don't think of them as, you know, a muscle that gets worked in unless you're doing some HIIT circuit. But trust me, if you think about how much you're tensing your abs and how much you're bracing with every single exercise, it is a very important muscle, including your lower back. So, you know, it's kind of a three-way, you know, benefit for me, I guess. You know, one, it helps make me feel, and well, makes me feel mentally, makes me physically look better. What's it called? Yeah, on the cut. Secondary is, you know, better bracing support, better kind of, I guess, bracing strength, you know, in kind of that area. So, you know, it's all to your benefit to strengthen those types of muscle groups. So, I don't know, we'll see how we go. You know, I'm optimistic, but, you know, stay tuned to see if it actually happens. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave it here for now, just rambling on a bit. Hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm just going to keep, you know, pumping them out. You know, I like making them. It's nice to kind of journal things and be able to, you know, just kind of get my thoughts out, and, you know, maybe think differently about my approaches, or, you know, and what's going on. So it's therapeutic for me in a way. But yeah, all is good, all is happy, and I will leave it here for now, and then I will catch you tomorrow when we do some chest and shoulders. So I will leave it here, and I'll see you in a bit.